this is wmpyr. The last lesson with the sticks was a little bit on the harder side. So this lesson is going to be more on the easier side. So hopefully that'll be good for the public. And those of you that are more on the advanced side, hopefully you could still benefit from this video. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is drawing of the sword exercise, which basically looks like this. It's a nice warm-up exercise. Now it's very easy for someone to just like walk by and see us practicing this and say, oh, that's totally impractical, that's useless, and pass judgment on us like that. People like this are totally missing the point, because it's about evolving this exercise, and that's what we're here to do today. Okay, so the first thing is, before you just did it like this, now I want to focus on putting the stick up to your armpit. Okay, so it actually, you put it right against your armpit and you drag it along the armpit. Same with over here. Okay, so you should actually feel the stick passing through the armpit just like this. Okay, so pass it through the armpit. Just go 1, 2, and let's do 10 reps each. Okay, and then the next one is the ribs. Okay, put it on your rib cage and it should slide along your ribs and pull the sword out. Okay, same thing over here. Slide and imagine that you're drawing the sword. So from the ribs, it just touches the ribs, nothing else. Okay, the first one was the armpit, second one is the ribs. Okay, the third one is going to be the elbow, the inside of your elbow right here. So I'm going to feel it go through the elbow like this, go through the elbow like that. Okay, so pass it through and draw the sword out from the elbow. The next one, the last one, is you're going to do it without touching anything. So you're going to practice doing this and it doesn't touch anything. So first is armpit, rib cage, elbow, and last is 0. Don't touch anything. It's important to do it many different ways like this, so that you develop this kind of control. Okay, this kind of a technicality is important. Okay, so the next one that we're going to be doing is from here. Okay, I'm going to be drawing it, and then I take the stick up to here. Okay, so the stick is on my left side, and I take the stick up to the top left, and I bring it down to the bottom right. Same with this side over here, which is going to be the opposite. So the stick is going to be on the right side over here. I pull it to the top right, and I bring it down to the bottom left. Okay, so boom, and bring it here. Boom, and bring it here. Okay, so I just want you to pay attention to where it starts and where it ends. By doing that, you create an angle of attack. So it's not just I'm doing this and not paying attention to where I'm cutting. I'm actually cutting this diagonal line right here. And this is very important. Okay, we're focusing on the angle of attack. All right, now the other thing is, to make it a little bit more practical, is when we bring this out, okay, and I'm cutting this way. Okay, so I bring it over here under my armpit, and I bring it up here, and I cut like this. We could actually break that down into 2 parts, where you're bringing it from here, and it flips, and then I cut. Do you see that? So again, come here, flip, and cut. I don't want you to practice it this way first. First, I want you to just get this motion down. So it starts from up here, and it finishes down here. So this is 1 slash. But then you could actually attack twice, which is 1 and then 2. Okay? 1, that's the flip, and then the 2, which is the diagonal slash. So that's a little bit more for application purposes. I want you to practice that last, and you should still practice all the other exercises here just to get your body mechanics down. But this is for those of you that like the practical stuff. Okay, boom, boom. It's 2 strikes right there. Same with over here. Boom and boom. And you want to get even more technical, you should be imagining right here. This is your defense. So they come in with an attack, a defense. I move my body out. I hit, and as I cut, I move out of the way. But that's later stuff, okay? But just want to show you how this becomes more and more for application. Okay, so for right now, we'll stop here, where you turn and slash. Same over here, turn and slash, okay? So make sure you do this one first. Bam, put in those diagonal lines. Bam, bam, and bam, and then make it into 2 attacks. Bam and slash. Bam, slash. Bam. Notice the recoil kind of brings the stick back here, and then I come in with a slash. Bam. It's a half abanico motion. The recoil brings my stick back, and I come into a slash. Now the next one that I want to do, same starting, drawing of the swords exercise position, but instead of coming here, I'm going to come up here on this side, the opposite side. Okay, so my stick is held in my right hand. I'm going to go to the right side and slash this way. Okay, so again, 1 and slash this way. So right hand goes to the right side and slash to the opposite side. Now the left hand, okay, under the armpit here, left hand goes to the left side, because that's the side that's holding the stick, and go to the opposite side like this. So bam, and it makes me turn. So it should make you turn, which is a good thing. All right, this is good body mechanics. You want to turn as you slash. Boom, boom, and boom. Once again, get some reps with this, and we can make it a little bit more application oriented. And when we do that, this kind of slashing, where you bring the stick like this, yes, for defense, but also just as a slash alone, you're going to see that this gives you like a negative motion here, starting from down here. This gives you a negative motion, like a whip effect right here. So if I bring the stick, you see this motion? Boom. So I purposely drag the stick behind like this so that I can get some wind-up power, is what's happening here. Boom, 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 boom. So you have to feel it to know what I'm talking about. But there's a wind-up motion here, wind-up into a slash. All right, so that, you can see that they're both actually quite different. The first one was flip, slash, and then this one that we're doing is a wind-up slash, which comes actually to the other side. It's a wind-up, and I'm slashing this way. The other one was bam, and I slash this way, okay? So the first one's this way, and the second one I'm doing is slashing this way. So, all right, thank you for watching, and take care, folks.